Guys, welcome back to Let's Play Shadow Hearts. Last time we arrived here at Zhaoyang, and I missed an item because, yeah, I'm bright. Talisman of Luck, gotta have another phoenix down. Anyway, we went back to the edge of the village and found a fuck ton of bones. This time, they wanted us to go to this house, and I have a feeling they want to eat us. We probably shouldn't stay here. I wonder what we're going to do, though. Probably the not smart thing. Sounds like something that we would do in an RPG. I think they want to eat us. I really, really do. Oh, so we found the mayor's wife. Where is the mayor? It's kind of weird. They call her Mayor Lady. They say we were going to the house of Granny Mayor, and now someone is saying that it's the wife, or maybe that's just Yuri being Yuri and being, you know, kind of a dick. I don't know. Might as well rest. Out of the way by early morning. No need to rush. Stay as long as you like. You don't have to worry. Okay. And just flat out saying it, they're not even trying to hide it at this point. No, Yuri, that's not what they're talking as if. They're planning on having you for supper at this point. At least one of you has brains. Eat you both. You're just flat out saying it. You're gonna go tell Yamaraja they got an offering, huh? Well, that was a very strange exchange of dialogue between some demons who probably want to eat us and us being very, very strange. Something's off about this scene. You think they would try a little harder to not basically just spell it right out, but they don't. Subtlety is not this area's strong suit. They got us trapped in a house. How can you be so calm? He's just very nonchalant with a lot of his things. It'll just make you hungry. I'm not exactly sure what you're getting at here. And she's already pissed at him. He's like, what? Like, she's trying to figure out why he's being this way. And, well, I have a feeling Yuri might have a plan. Just maybe. Looks like it. Let's have a little taste. Oh. Yeah, did anybody think we were gonna actually sleep when they said they're gonna eat us? Of course they're not asleep. Yeah, that took about, you know, no effort at all. At least do a good job of it. They were pretty blatant at showing what they were up to before. Goblins? Is that what they are? If we let you get away, everyone will get mad at us and they'll try and eat us. And if we don't let you get away, they'll know we tried to sneak a taste and so they'll eat us anyway. Oh, it's that kind of place, is it? So, if they're gonna get eaten no matter what, they want to at least get some food in their bellies before they get eaten. I can't blame them. Tough luck, kids. Again, why do you have to be this way, Yuri? You're such a douche. Thing is, like, Yuri's character at the start, he's got some quirks to him that are really weird, but I don't know, he just endears himself to me over the course of the game, and I just really kind of enjoy his character. Anyway, we have Hellcats. Now, Hellcats are kind of a mini-boss. They're actually light elemental. So when we fuse, Yuri's innate element is darkness. But if we fuse to get a little more strength, we can also become the Death Emperor and still keep our darkness elemental. This guy has, or these guys have, the same physical and magical defense. They have 45 HP. There's not really too much to them. The etymology of kind of the Hellcat name, or at least from the original Japanese, it refers to a shape-shifting creature. Oddly enough, I think it was originally an otter as opposed to a cat. But yeah, just little notes that you can find if you take a look at the wiki on each of the enemies there. Let's see here. Curse attack will raise our special attack, but I'm not going to worry about that. We're just going to go straight for the damage. As you can tell, 45 HP, they're not going to last all that long. Make sure Alice is in the back row for this fight, because she's still on the squishy side. She might be able to finish that guy off. Oh, with a strike? Oh, awesome. Well done. Good job. They can use an Exorcist Arrow ability, which is light-based and is just magical, so I hope they don't use it on Yuri, because Yuri is darkness-based. Elemental opposes each other in this game. I haven't really mentioned it, but darkness and light, fire and water, and earth and wind. I believe that's all of them. Probably not going to have enough damage with you to finish them off, but we'll try. Oh, we did have enough. Look at that. Yeah, giving Alice the leather belt there for some additional attack really kind of helps her be just useful enough. And she gained another level. Perfect. She can almost move into the front row, but I have reasons for not moving her in. We get 2 Talismans of Luck for that, and the light soul energy there. Luckily, even though we didn't actually rest, we did get fully healed when we came in there, so that's nice. Gross? Wait a minute. What was that squishy sound? Why were her footprints causing that squishy sound? That just... His too. Show their true selves, huh? Oh, well. It's like a sea of blood. So yeah, the what we saw earlier and the calming music was pretty much just an illusion. And I like the fact that they completely changed the music. You know, it's basically like a dungeon now, even though it's not all that large of an area. But yeah, the demons devoured the humans, and this is all that's left. I don't know, the kind of the industrial nature of the... let's go back in here for a sec. The industrial nature of the song kind of reminds me of... Oh, what is it? I'm trying to remember. In Final Fantasy VI, when you go to the Esper, whatever it is, the factory thing there, it kind of reminds me of that song. A little bit, not a lot, but in terms of tone. Oh, well, we have random battles in here. Alright. So, first of all, we have these guys. Those guys you do not want to deal with. We have, let's see here, Green Flyer, and we have Canis. Now, the Canis enemy has 26 HP, is water elemental, and can use a water-based element. Of course, Canis being Latin for dog or dog species or something like that. So there's pretty much the only reference you can get there. In the Japanese, I guess it's also a reference to a type of dog spirit, like the Japanese word that they used for it, you know, not what they translated it into, was for a type of dog spirit that has the ability to possess people. Interesting. Okay. You don't need to do that. Oh yeah, and the green flyer enemy. They can cast Confusion, so you want to take care of them first. They're also a lot squishier. They only have 18 HP, they're Wind Elemental. They have relatively small special defense, but we don't really have any special-based attacks that we can use right now. Oh, that's not good. Now, I can't remember if their ability to inflict confusion is just based on their physical attacks or if they have to use a special attack. But we want to take care of them first, get them out of the way so they don't confuse us, because confusion is not a good thing. Ow, that hurt. Yeah, we're gonna go for that. Actually, I probably should have attacked the wolf, but... I was hoping she would do more than 50% of their damage, and if that was the case, then I would have had Yuri attack the wolf, but they didn't, so no go. So we'll just finish them off, that way we're not going to be confused. The dog will use Flash Flood, which I said it was able to do, and then I think I'll have Alice heal on this turn. Yeah, definitely going to need to do the Cure spell there. You don't need to go out of your way and try and get the Strike Zone for the Cure spell. But, because, like, it'll do far more than we actually need it to do right now. Thought it was a little late on that second hit there. There we go, finish you off. And we got a Holy Mother Bust for defeating those enemies. Now, enemies in this game do drop items occasionally. It's not particularly common, so I wouldn't, for the most part, worry about what most enemies can drop. The Lost Peddler is back here, and I believe, do you still sell items, or did you stop that? Yeah, okay, so he does still sell items if you feel the need to do that. I would recommend not spending money as much as possible, because we're going to need that money later on. Alright. Did we do anything around here yet? No. Okay. We gotta go all the way back out here first. Oh! What? Seems the power of the seal prevents you from opening the door. Well, that ain't gonna help. We'll have to head back there later. I believe we're supposed to head up to the shrine where the mayor said she was heading to. And back attack. That's no good. And Alice is in the front row with very little HP. That's definitely not good. So we got zombies here to deal with as well. Nothing special about them. They're Earth Elemental. They have 20 HP. They also have low special defense in case you want to do that. They can inflict poison, but I'm not particularly worried about that. I guess in the Japanese word for it is something specifically meaning corpse demon, which, as far as I'm concerned, basically means zombie, so makes sense how they would have translated it. Really? A little high on the defense there, guys. Holy crap. Did not expect that. Ow. I wanted her to finish things off, but she's gonna have to heal herself or she's gonna die. Yeah, the start of the game, when you're still kind of getting familiarized with your characters and how they work, and especially if you get back attacked, it's, I don't know, it's difficult enough. Later on, that won't be the case. We'll find ways of making the game quite easy. Ow! I'm not worried about the poison at all, though I do want to get you in the front row so you can actually kill something. I'm going to have you attack the doggy. Oh, I missed. Not very good at her ring, unfortunately. For whatever reason, the timing just doesn't seem to work very well in my head. But that's alright. Ow! Do not kill him. Well, I got 1 HP left. Wow, this is going a lot worse than I was actually expecting it to. I did not expect to be almost dead in a normal battle this early in the game. I believe the cure spell is, it might be like percentage based, because as you can see here, it does a lot more healing to Yuri than it does to Alice, and I think that's because they have different amounts of maximum HP. And the doggy falls down. There we go. And she gained another level. Now she's kind of in the way where she shouldn't be falling down just from any kind of battle. Alright, so let's go up here. Should be good. And see what the mayor's up to. We kind of kicked their asses. They were surprisingly easier than the normal enemies are. I'm tired of this endless procession of fiends. I'm reminded of the procession of witches. There we go. The song from Final Fantasy VIII. Mainly because that word just doesn't come up all that often in casual conversation, but even if I die, the monsters will remain and you will still be imprisoned in the town. This is the will of the great Yamaraja. Okay then. Well, you've sacrificed a lot. As long as I'm alive, the fence will protect the temple. Without killing me, you can't get near the shrine. Okay. So we just have to kill you. Sounds easy enough. What? Oh, you've got teleport powers. Lovely. Now, I didn't see anything about a demon cat other than the fact that we fought Hellcats earlier. But I'm guessing they're guessing at this point? Oh, now she's a cat lady. Because why not? I'll skin your hide. Where did she run away to? So yeah, she can't get out, we can't get out. The only way any of us are getting out of here is to kill her. But we can't seem to find her. Or, well, catch her anyway. So let's go back down here and we'll go all the way to the gate there. That's where the plot tells us we need to go next. No, didn't get eaten yet. As you can see by that, our malice level has officially changed to the teal color. So now if we went to the graveyard, we would fight a different type of enemy. As I said before, and when I explained how malice works, it goes up by 2 for every enemy we kill. In that last battle, I fought 4 enemies, 2 in the front row and 2 in the back row. And kind of the way it works is, or at least the way I find is particularly useful, is I have Yuri attack the ones in the back row because he's usually able to take them down in one hit. It works a lot better if you get the strike zone on that first hit of his, and then he's usually able to take down any enemies in the back row, except for maybe the wolf. And then have Alice attack the one in the front row. And if she gets lucky, she can actually take down some of the enemies in the front row. Only the green flyers for now, but that'll change over time. You could also move her into the front row now if you wanted to, but she does take a bit more damage. Well, that's not going to happen. It's just not. I have no desire to be eaten. Not getting anywhere, so we need to head down here. That music doesn't really fit. We're in trouble. The Wanderer Maewan. I'm guessing that's how you pronounce his name. And, well, there's two people here. What exactly? And we have a Quack Oracle. The reverse seal of Qianfeng? I don't speak Chinese. I'm going to be guessing on so many of these. Some of them I've looked up. This one in particular, I did not. The Mark of Dehuai, I believe is how you're supposed to pronounce that one. I looked that one up, but I looked that one up like a couple weeks back, and I'm not entirely sure if I got that one right. I don't know. Someone will probably tell me. Tell me in comments if I screw things up. I probably will. Supposed to have lost his powers 15 years ago. Surely it can't be that he's still alive, or powerful, or doing this. What? You haven't told me anything. An Elder Munchkin. Oh my. There are still people here. Stand aside. Huh? Can we not leave? We already knew that we couldn't leave, but it won't open.
Don't be a fool. It takes 10 men to open this gate.
Yeah, Yuri gets pissed off and he kicks things. That's one of his little shticks. It doesn't usually work for him. You won't be able to leave. The seal that was here last time, yeah, for whatever reason, the seal shows up even before we see these guys here. If you come down earlier, I just kind of wanted to show that off just because I don't know, it's kind of weird because it seems as though they're setting up the seal now, even though it was already here before and they weren't for some reason. Okay, so we can't leave. That's the idea. Through here, we push the gate open. It would appear that anyone is free to enter. But looks like we can't go back out. I see. You want to know who I am? True ruler of the 9 heavens, the absolute sage, the Quack Oracle. No. His name is Zhaoyang. I will probably fade into calling him Zuzen or Zhuzen or something to that effect, just because of difficulties in wrapping my mouth around many of the Chinese words in this game. I am quite well known. Master Zhaoyang. Many adepts in the world, but only I will do the kind of work by the hour or day. So he's an oracle for hire. Gotcha. Hired by the elders of neighboring village. Okay, that's cool. Is it now? Oh, he brings in jobs. Well, what exactly do you do? Handsome? It's kind of a strange word to use for a woman. Oh, never mind then. That's how you scare customers away. Yeah, he's a top-notch acupuncturist. And his little stick is, well, he's gay. There's nothing wrong with that, but that's the stick they gave him for this game. Only problem is you have to learn to put up with certain... I don't know what that word is. I have no idea what that word is. Predilections? Sure, we'll say that that's a word. Probably is, I don't know. I can't fight, but you'll love the way I assist. He thinks they're a wandering troupe. Anyway, let's get out of here and leave these guys alone. They're kind of on the weird side. Quack Oracle and an acupuncturist who hits on all of his clients. Well, all of his male clients anyway. What's up now? I admire your spirit. Well, we kind of figured that. We gotta go take down the cat demon first. Yeah, the seal. Okay. Okay, so maybe they didn't put the seal themselves, even though it kind of looked like he was putting the finishing touches on the seal. Maybe it's a seal that was already there. Well, we already kind of figured that one out. The journey is the destination. I'm coming along to see how I can help out. What a pain. Except for more party members isn't really a bad thing. I'm no good at fighting. I'll stay here and dodge monsters till you get back. You want to get the most out of a new weapon? Come and see me anytime. I'll show you its true power. Well, we have a couple things to go over real quick before we call her a day. The first of which will be we have a new character, Zhaoyang. Zhaoyang comes with some basic equipment, nothing particularly special. Shirts are for the guys, blouse for the ladies. I don't think I need to give him anything. Yeah, his physical defense is almost is better than Alice's would be without the bandana, so I'm gonna leave the bandana on her. I'm not going to equip him with anything, but if we go over to Mei Wan, working my needles on you. Or some Moxie Bustion. I'm not exactly sure if that's a real word or not, but we'll just roll with it, that's fine. Tell you how my business works. Plenty of great weapons. They're not much if you don't master them. Normally it takes years upon years to learn just one weapon. Hardly sounds like fun, especially in an RPG. With my technique, I'll be able to... You'll feel like you've known the weapon for ages. Alright. So the acupuncturists. The way it works is each individual weapon you get throughout the game, and you'll get multiples, you can upgrade. You can either upgrade the physical attack power. As you can see, it only increases by 1. It also ups the special attack power. Depending on which type of weapon it is, for which character, the amount that it goes up by will be different. Also, later ones will go up by more than just 1 point. The hit area you can also increase. Do note that, look at the ring there. Every time you increase the attack power, the ring shrinks. So basically, they perfectly offset themselves if you do both of them. I would highly recommend not doing any of this right now. It's far too expensive, and the amount of increase in damage we get by spending about 500 gold, or cash is the currency in this game, they just call it cash, then the amount of damage you'll get is about equivalent to what you would get by leveling up once. So we don't want to do that. We are going to need money a lot in this game. Basically throughout the whole game, we'll get to a point where it'll seem like we won't need it, and then right at the end we're going to need a butt ton of it. So make sure you're keeping your money and not spending too much of it. You can also, once you've done some of these things, you can also reset. I can't select the option, but you can reset for free if you want to. It doesn't really matter. Increasing your early weapons that you have right now really isn't worthwhile, because we're going to get new weapons in the next city, and we're also we don't really need the additional attack power right now. We've got an extra character now, so we'll be able to make use of him. Comes with Ogre Flame Dance, which is nice. It targets all the enemies on the field and does a decent amount of damage, and we can make really good use of that. Formation, he is an adept, he is a mage. We want to keep him in the back row for now. That may change at different points in time, but yeah, if you can see, they each have 22 physical attack power. Zhaoyang has 29 special attack, and let's see here, Alice has 25, Yuri only has 23. I do note that Yuri's stats go up even further when he transforms and fuses, so that's helpful for him. But yeah, that's pretty much all the time we have for today. Next time, we'll continue with this new party into the rest of the town and see if we can find that cat lady and take her down so that we can get out of this village. That's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.